Good morning, folks, and happy Slide Guitar Sunday. And a beautiful Sunday it is. We're getting closer and closer to a real honest-to-goodness spring weather here in West Virginia. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for it to be in the 70s and sunny. Oh, yeah, get through all this cold, rainy stuff, and let's get on to May. So, anyway, that's just my take on it. Today, we're in open D. That's D-A-D, F-sharp, A-D. That's the first string. That's a sixth string. We're going to talk about a guy named Blind Connie Williams. Great slide guitar player from Philadelphia. And this is a spiritual that he does called Precious Lord. We're going to do the solo part to it. Now, the interesting thing about him, to me, one of the interesting things, he's got a style all his own. I mean, it's just, there's nobody else that plays like that. The other thing is that he's not tuned to open D, he's tuned to open G, but it's open G just like open D's if you capoed at the 3rd fret with open D. He's bringing the strings up that high. Now, how he's doing that, I don't know. I don't do that because I was in open D on one of my resonators and I broke the headstock, and that guitar has just never been the same. It doesn't play the same. It never will play the same. All right, so that being said, let's just jump into it. Here's the tune. So you see that rhythm is really what gives him that style that's all his own, and just his slide licks and how he fits them in. Now that's the solo part for Precious Lord. So I love his style. So in the first place, let me just go over how I do the rhythm on it. So for instance, so I'm playing the 6th string and then I'm going down with my fingers, and then coming back up. Now, something I don't do that he does is he pops the strings. So he's like, I can't do it. I've never gotten that together with the thumb pick, but it really sounds good. All right. And then he's got this little move in there. Like that, which is really cool. Bum. All right, so what is that? You're doing that. Then you're going to take your 2nd finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Hit it twice. Put your 1st finger down on the, 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And then put your 1st finger down on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. And then off. All right, and that's a way to play an E7th, and it really mimics the gospel piano players or black gospel piano players of his day and what they might have done to move from that E to, or the D to the G. All right, so. Okay, the other thing I want to go over, and this is in the tabs with the solo, is this. You're going to find that throughout all his music. Now, what is that? So we play basically the bottom 4 strings. Well, we do that first thing. Boom. Now, I'm really concentrating on string 6, 4, and 3. And what I'm doing is putting my 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string, my 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 6th string. And then moving it up, 2nd, 3rd. All right, so I'm just moving that shape. And then going up to the 7th fret and playing the A. And then he plays this little, where he goes to the 7th. Now, he does this by playing the 2nd fret on the 4th string, 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and the 2nd string open. And then he goes down with his to the 1st fret on the 3rd string and plays those same strings. All right. Now, all that being said, let's get into it. All right, what's that first lick? All right, so we're going to the 12th fret and hitting it twice. Ba, ba, on the first string. 10th fret. Open. 4th, open. 2nd fret on the 2nd string. Open. 1st string. So, and then I take my 1st finger and go to the 3rd fret on the 3rd string, and I play the 3rd and 2nd string together on this line. 3, 2, 1. All right, 3rd string, 3, 2, 1. And then 3rd fret on the 4th string. And then 3rd string open. And then the top 2 strings open. Okay, so. And then give it that rhythm again. And then I move up and I bar across the 5th fret for the G. Same rhythm I showed you before. And then that walk up. And then this. Now, after you do that, and I showed you that before if you remember, you're going to do this lick. All right, so what is that? You're going to go on the 1st string. 4, 5, 7, 10, 7, 4, and then 5 on the 2nd string. So, and you can play open in between the 7 open 1st string, 4 on the 1st string, and then the 5 on the 2nd string. Okay, so. All right, after you get that, you're going to do that little move I showed you. Remember that? Where you put your open, then you're going to put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Then you're just going to pick up your 1st finger like that and play the 1st string open. And then up to the A. And then this. All right, so what's that? So he's going to play the A, boom, boom, boom. Then on the 5th string, 2, 1. And then on the 1st string, 4, 7, 4, open, open, and 2nd string. 2nd fret, 3rd string. Okay, so 2nd fret, 3rd string. So. And then 8, 7 on strings. I do it like this because it's easier for me to grab, just like I'm making a minor 7th chord if I was on a standard tune guitar. I put my 2nd finger on the 8th fret of the 6th string. I block off the 5th string with the fat of that finger, and then I play the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings with my 3rd finger. And I slide that down to 7. 8, 7, and then, and you're done. Okay, so that's the entire solo. Let me play it again for you. That's the entire solo. I made a little mistake in there, but you know, you'll rectify that by going back and listening to the lesson. So there you go, guys. Get into it. He does a great St. Louis blues as well, and he does Trouble in Mind. I really enjoy his style. So if you get a chance, go out, hit YouTube, scroll through there, see if you can find some Blind Connie Williams. Fantastic player. And guys, I'll see you next week for more Slide Guitar Sunday.